Hi, this is Jake at Ambis, and I want to give you a little bit of advice on CVs. I'm a recruiter. I've been doing this 25 years. I get about 100 CVs a day, and people ask me for advice on their CVs, so I'm going to give you the few of the basics. CVs, first of all, PDFs are a waste of time. As a recruiter, the first thing I want to do, if you're any good to me, is to load you onto my system. With the recruitment software I have, it picks up the email address, where you live, your postcode, your skills, all of that, but not if it's a PDF CV. It doesn't work with PDF. It's the same for all recruiters. On top of that, the next thing I want to do is write notes on your details as I'm talking to you and save those on your CV. I can't do that with PDF. Having a PDF CV, I think, decreases your chancing of getting a job by a third. I really resist calling people who have PDF CVs because it's that much of a pain to deal with. So use a Word document. It's really so much better for recruiters. The next thing that you want to do is you want to concentrate on your work history. Now, I personally ignore all of the verbiage, all of the stuff about your summary and your objectives and all of that stuff. I ignore that. And I go straight to the work history. So what I'd recommend is that is as early on in the CV as is reasonable, and that it covers the sort of things that I want to see. First of all, I'd really like a little description of what your company does, because I probably don't know. If I do, well, that's great, but assume that the audience that's reading your CV do not know that your company is an engineering company or a software reseller or whatever. So put a line about that. Then what you want to do is you want to highlight the projects that you've worked on. And you want to talk about the sort of sectors that it is. If you've worked a lot in the food industry, food processing, great. Manufacturing, great. Wholesale distribution, that should be quite clear on the projects that you've got. Then we're interested to know the size of the project. Is it 5 days, 5 grand, 500 grand? What's the sort of scale of the projects you've worked on? What was your role on those projects? What did you actually do, and what technology did you use? If you've used ERP software, which is obviously particularly relevant to me, I want to know which ERP product. In addition, I really want to know the sort of activities that you've been doing. So if you've done the requirements, put it on. The workshops, put it on. Training, user acceptance testing, integration, implementation, go live, those are the sort of activities that are going to get you interviews. So I want to see that on the CV. In terms of the sort of modules that you've worked on, if you worked on finance, warehousing, distribution, manufacturing, put those things on. That's exactly the sort of information that's really relevant. So if you do that, then I'm going to scoot down to your current work history, look at the sort of projects you've been working on, and then hopefully give you a call. I hope you find that useful. Cheers then. Oh, and no PDFs.